Hi everybody, it's Kathy here from Kathy Loves Scrap, and today I'm bringing to you from www.scrapasketch.com a premium layout. This is a layout from the premium range that is found on the website for a small fee each month or for the year. You can have access to exclusive sketches from the Premium Club, plus the printables and stencils that you can purchase online from there. This is the layout that I have created, and I've been using today the amazing black lace collection. This is a printable from www.scrapasketch.com, and if you use my code Kathy Loves to Scrap 10, you will receive 10% off at checkout. Now, I love these black lace printables from Scrapasketch. They have the alphas, which are amazing. I hope Lisa brings more alphas with more of her kits as she releases them. They are so good. I have got the whole range here, and as you can see, it's in the black and white. Love. And each page or each design is unique and exclusive to Scrapasketch. There's the page of cut out elements and tags, and I've got double of that for my layout. So I'm adding a red into this layout, and that's because of the photos, and also it's going to make that black and white pop. So I always start off with a 1-inch frame regardless of what I'm doing. And today I've chosen this mandala background to use as the basis. Now, the best part about these printables is that they marry together if you're patient and you sit there and line them up. And it isn't as hard as you think. From there, you can then cut down to your 12 by whatever size you need. So I am today using that technique quite extensively across this layout. So I'm now doing it with the hearts. This one was a little bit more trickier to find the right heart to line it up with, but once I did, it went in nice and easy. And as you can see, you just put it together and the lines just fade away and you don't even notice that it's had a join in it. So on the left hand side of the layout, I have got the main panel, which is this mandala, and that's taking up most of the space. And then on the right hand side, I have a 3-inch one with the hearts, which is dark, so it's a super contrast, as you can see in the layout. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to slice these papers by 1 inch. Okay, so I'm needing 1 inch of those. These butterflies, I'm going to do 2 with the 1 inch and 1 at 1.5 inches, and that's because it needs to be a little bit bigger. So I'm just getting the rest of the strips, which I now am laying into my layout so that I can see that they fit that frame. And I think I said 1 inch, and I meant 1.25, I think it is. It's just under 1.25 each strip to make sure it fits, and the last one is 1.5, which you divide in half to do the top and bottom. So I'm just going to pop those in nice and easily, and you can just see that because I've now got top and bottom, I can line up and it will all just marry in. Now they are a staggered step-like formation here, and I have them tucking in underneath that black heart panel, which is great because it allows me to manipulate and change my levels as I need to. Now when I first do this, I am a little bit over cautious, and I layer them a little bit too close to the black panel. But when I put my photos on, I realised I actually had them too close, so I actually moved them over towards the left-hand side a bit more. So just make sure you check that out when you play with this sketch. All right, so I've now gotten a hole punch, a border punch with hearts and a doily, and I'm punching out 2 of those strips. One is going to go on the left-hand side as a solid one straight line, and the other one I'm just cutting in half because my photos will cut and cover where the break is, so that's fine. And that's why I gut out my cardstock so I can stretch it across my layout and use it in multiple ways and extend my stash. And that's really important if you're being very conscious of what you're doing on your layouts. So here we go, over to the left-hand side. I had to put in a solid of the right-hand paper and the border punch across there. I'm keeping very close to the sketch, okay? The only difference is my photos are a lot larger than what is in Lisa's sketch, but that shows the diversity of them, that you can manipulate sketches to suit your photos and suit your page and your style. These two photos are of my daughter. She's a bit of a clown. She has always loved makeup and has always done the pucker up for a photo. So when we were on our cruise, in the elevator they had all the animals dressed to the nines, and so this one, as you can see, the gorilla has her red lipstick on with a pucker, and so of course Liliana couldn't help herself but pucker up with the gorilla, and of course I was there and had to take the photo. So here she is puckering up, and in the younger one, that's one she found the other day on her Insta from when she was in year 5. So she was about 10 or 11 there. So, or even way back then, puckering up for the photo is how she's always been. She's a bit of a show-off and a bit of a clown, but as you can see, she's grown up but hasn't changed that much in personality. All right, now I'm building my clusters, and I'm using these lovely, lovely elements that you cut out from the pages that Lisa has designed. And as I said, you can purchase here at www.scrapasketch.com. They're minimal in cost, but they're so good, and you can print them out on anything. Some people print them out on photo paper, some people print them out on cardstock, some people even print them out on paper. I have printed these out on white cardstock. It's just a 165 gram cardstock. I like printing them on that. It's a versatile thickness and it allows me to manipulate them. I'm just adding in my journaling onto my photo here. So I've got a fine line permanent pen and I'm writing into it how Lily has always loved makeup and is always ready to pucker up. That's her go-to for a photo. Now I've noticed that I'm missing a spot there, so I've gone back to the element pages and the printables, and I've cut out this little banner type thing, and it's a frame, and I've added in the 2 years. So one was 2015 and the other is 2023. 23, November last year, yes. I just added in 3 lots of stickles in pots of 3. So I've set up a visual triangle around the photos, and that's to draw your attention to the photos. I'm now using some Distress Stain, and I'm using that to put my splatters on my page because it dries really quickly and it gives a nice effect. And it's in the red, so it goes around the page and looks quite effective. So there you can see where I've got the stickles at the top with that heart. I've come down here and I've put it down with that cluster at the bottom and the other cluster at the bottom right. So that's how I've done this one using the black lace, but I've also done this layout another time, and this time I used the shades of Midnight, which is another range that Lisa has out on her website. So that's how it looks with smaller photos. So you can see that the colors change it up. Even though it's the same layout, you can just see that there are differences, and the size of your photos, the colors you choose to accent, how you choose to lay them out, all make a difference. But the printable range allows that diversity for you. This is my layout. This is sketch number 58 from the Premium from April 2024. Remember, if you go to www.scrapasketch.com, you can get exclusive sketches, and they are for a minimal cost of a membership for the year. And once you're a member, you can follow and purchase with 10% off using my code. Lisa does have it on Instagram. She has a Facebook group called Scrapasketch, in which every Friday a new sketch is revealed. And I'm Kathy P from Scrapasketch, but most of you know me as Kathy from Kathy Loves to Scrap. Follow me on Instagram. You'll see my latest pages and my latest designs, and where all my layouts end up, whether I've got a video or not. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. YouTube likes to know that you like what you're seeing, and happy scrapping till next time.